Howdy music fans, thanks for joining me today for a Grateful Dead video. I've done already a couple, but since then, well not since the second one, but since the first one where I did my whole Grateful Dead collection, I've gotten both of these big massive box sets that house all of their CDs, which is why I'm selling a bunch of their CDs that I already had. The Rhino collections here. So I want to go through these and show them to you. So the first one is Grateful Dead, The Golden Road, 1965 to 1973. And I got this for a pretty good price on eBay, although it's a good deal more dinged up than I had thought by looking at the pictures. And I got into it with this person online, and they almost had a nervous breakdown. And I just said, "Don't worry about it. No big deal." And it was cheap. It was like 65 bucks or something, maybe, I think. The front's kind of not meeting up there. You can see that, not meeting up with the edge. And I'll show some other things on the inside, but you know, it's okay. I don't care. Not the end of the world. The booklet is a little bit bothersome because you really couldn't tell this from the pictures, but the back sheet that goes on that tells you everything that's in the story is kind of stuck in here, and the book is falling apart. So if I pull that sheet out, I'm afraid that the book will fall more apart. But it's I don't know why it's well, there it goes. Maybe it's going to come right now. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Anyway, I'm not going to go through this book too extensively because I don't want it to fall apart. But it is a nice book with lots of great pictures and info of their first whatever it is, 8 or 10 albums or something, and we'll take a look at those as we go. So there's the booklet. Sorry it's such a short path through that. And the inside of this is how it looks, okay, and this little middle bridge here is pretty dented and dinged, and I wasn't too happy with that, but what are you going to do? I do like the ribbons that, you know, so you can pick stuff up easily, you can get things out easily. That's pretty nice. So one thing that came to my knowledge with just this set is called Birth of the Dead. I don't know that I've seen this anywhere else except I've seen it used in the record store and always wondered what it was, but it's from, I'm guessing it's somebody, you know, broke up this box set on purpose or accidentally. And the booklets are all glued in to the fronts on these Rhino editions. But my guess is somebody, you know, had the box set and somehow lost bits and pieces of it, or you know. So when I see this live when I see this used in a record store, sometimes I'm like, oh, okay, that's what it is. It's from this box set, but I didn't know that until I checked these box sets out anyway. And the CDs, you know, they're okay. There's a couple little dings here and there that were there. And it smells. It smells like incense, which I'm not a fan of any heavy smells at all. The back of this thing, or what's on this, these are lots of songs that are just, you know, from very early on in their career. This, I believe, is stuff from '65, probably, maybe even earlier. I'm not sure. I know you Grateful Dead people out there will correct me on that one. So, anyway, it's not stuff that I know. And I haven't listened to this yet, and I'm looking forward to it. And then, one of my all-time favorite Dead albums, really, really is. I absolutely love this record. This is their first record, and same deal. I'm not going to go through everything too extensively because a lot of these I've already gone through for you. And these Rhino editions all have some bonus tracks. So there's that. And then Anthem of the Sun is one that I really don't know very well. I probably know a couple songs on it. Maybe not, actually. But yeah, I don't think I know anything on this, really. A guitar teacher tried to help teach me Alligator once, and get me to learn that by tab. Alright, the next one is another one I don't know. I don't even know how to pronounce this one. I think it's called Awaxama or something like that. Awaxamaxa. Yeah, Awaxamaxa maybe. This one does have songs on it, I know, like St. Stephen, Diamond Dupree's Diamond Blues, China Cat Sunflower, Doing That Rag, Cosmic Charlie, a couple things I know on here. Again, this is their earlier, more psychedelic stuff that I'm not as into. But I figure the Grateful Dead was pretty much my second favorite band as a kid growing up, and I loved them so much I thought, why not get all this stuff? I have the full collection. Live, this one a friend told me is one of his favorite Live Dead albums, and it's a very spacey, psychedelic jam album. So he said, I probably will not like it, and he's probably right. But I'm going to give it a try. Then we have Working Man's Dead, the classic with Dire Wolf and all kinds of great stuff on here. I think Black Peter's on here, and Uncle John's Band, the new Speedway Boogie, and Casey Jones, of course, is a big one, and Cumberland Blues, and High Time, Easy Wind. I mean, everything on here is phenomenal. This is just a great, great record. And this is one that's definitely more accessible to the mainstream, to anybody who's not a Dead fan can get into this. People who don't like the jammy stuff, like me. And then American Beauty is their other one, right? Those Working Man's Dead and American Beauty are the two that are really, really accessible. This one has Sugar Magnolia and Box of Rain. Might have Truckin' on this one. Yeah, Truckin', Operator, Ripple, beautiful song. Lots of great songs on this one. They all got extras. These are a little dinged, some of them, but all right. This one is the one I think I told you in my other video that I thought was called Skullfuck. It's also just called Grateful Dead. It's a live one that I loved as a kid and still do. It's got a lot of solid numbers on it. Bertha, and then a lot of country songs. Mama Tried by Merle Haggard, and Big Boss Man by Jimmy Reed, that's a blues. Big Railroad Blues by Tommy Johnson, that's a blues. Playing in the Band is a Dead song. But it's got Me and Bobby McGee, the Chris Christopherson tune, and Johnny B. Good, that's of course a Chuck Berry. It's got Big River by Johnny Cash. So this one is just one that's really solid. Oh, it's got Me and My Uncle, the John Phillips song from Mamas and the Papas. So this has got a lot of really solid stuff on it that you can listen to this and not, even if you don't like the space jams, you can listen to this. And same with this one. Europe 72 is a very good, solid live album that has a lot of great songs that are, under 5 and 6 minutes. Some of them are probably around 4 minutes, maybe. China Cat Sunflower, I Know You Rider. A lot of great things are on here. Jack Straw, Tennessee Jet, Brown Eyed Woman, One More Saturday Night, Mr. Charlie, Truckin', all kinds of great stuff on this. And then this acoustic one, which is called History of the Grateful Dead, Volume 1 or something, I think. I don't understand this one. It's called Bear's Choice. And it's a live one. It's got Katie May, the Lightning Hopkins song, and it's got Dark Hollow, the old traditional, and it's got I've Been All Around This World, which is either a traditional or I think it's a traditional. That's not a Elizabeth Cotton song, but they do Oh Baby Ain't No Lie, which is an Elizabeth Cotton song. Wake Up Little Susie, the Everly Brothers, and Black Peter's on here, and Smokestack Lightning, the Howlin' Wolf song. Hard to Handle, I believe, is the Otis Redding song. Good Lovin', the Rascals, Big Boss Man, the Jimmy Reed song. So a lot of covers on this. Sitting on Top of the World is an old traditional that everybody in the world's done. So that's kind of interesting that, yeah, that's almost all, except for maybe Black Peter, I think. That might be all covers. Interesting. All right, so that is the first box set. Now, the second box set, which is called Beyond Description, 1973 to 1989. I also got this one on eBay. It was definitely more expensive than that one. It's definitely a nicer condition. But still, it was the cheapest one I could find online. This is, I don't know if this is supposed to stay on or come off, if I should glue it back on or what. This is a really nice, it's like a metal engraving on the front here, and this is just kind of embossed, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right word. The other one is just kind of looks like it's just glued on there, the picture in the front. Okay, so this one opens up and has 2 books under the ribbons. 1, 2, and they're both CD-sized books. So those will be a lot easier to go through. Here's the back of the booklet. Here's the front of the booklet. This one is called The Band, and the other one's called The Albums, so that's pretty clear what these are about. This is about the band, and the other one is about the albums. But just very nice books, beautiful booklets. I gotta say, I'm impressed with these. Okay, then we get into the next albums, and this is these are there's ones in here I don't know as well, like this one, Wake of the Flood. I don't know if there's anything in here that I know really. There probably is. Stella Blue, yeah, of course I know that. Road Jimmy a little bit. Mississippi, Half Step Uptown Toodaloo. It's funny because I've had like Steal Your Face and other Live Dead albums and wondered where those songs came from. Well, now I'm seeing where these come from. They come from here. China Dolls on Dead Reckoning. I wondered where that was from. Eyes of the World. I've heard that. So I have heard some of these. There's a nice version of Cold Rain and Snow. That's another cover. They do a lot of covers. Mars Hotel is another one that I wasn't familiar with, but I know the songs from some live albums. U.S. Blues, China Doll, Unbroken Chain, Ship of Fools, I think, is on Steal Your Face also, which I have since gotten since that first video. I've gotten Steal Your Face, which I think I told you that in the one where I found the plethora of bootlegs for cheap a couple weeks ago. This one is another one I remember having on vinyl, but I did not, Blues for Allah, but I don't remember. Once I listen to it, I probably will be like, oh yeah, I did listen to this. I remember these songs. But the titles I definitely do not remember. Blues for Allah. I love their artwork. It's always just wonderful, wonderful artwork. Terrapin Station is another one that I had on vinyl as a kid, and I did listen to because I know some of these songs, and I can recognize them when I hear them, but I didn't know all of them. Samson and Delilah, of course, is the old. Is that on this one? Yeah, that's the old Reverend Gary Davis song. I don't know if that's his. It says traditional here. Peggy O, they say traditional. Bob Dylan did that too. Catfish John, I think is. Well, it says Bob somebody. I can't see it. But Dance in the Streets, of course, is the Martha Reeves and the Vandellas. Passenger Error, that one I remember. Phil Lesh wrote that. So Estimated Profit looks like it's a Bob Weir song. And just another great album cover. More great artwork. You know, they are the kings of the great artwork, I gotta say. Shakedown Street, the one that, you know, lots of people don't like. They think it's disco-y. I love this album. I had it as a kid, and so it's nostalgic to me. It's got Shakedown Street and Serengeti and their version of Stagger Lee, another old cover, and Fire in the Mountains on this, and what else? From the Heart of Me, that's a beautiful one. I think Donna Gottschall is singing on that. If I Had the World to Give, another pretty one. France is an interesting one. I Need a Miracle, of course, is a rocker that everybody likes. But honestly, I think this album is a really solid record. I know it's not everybody thinks so, but I love this record. I think it's great. Now here's another one that I don't know the songs on. I didn't know this album as a kid, and I never got into it. I had never listened to it. Alabama Getaway. Althea, I know those songs, but most of these, I do not. Don't Ease Me In, I know that one. Far From Me, I wonder if that's the John Prine song. I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Yeah, it's not. It's Brent Midland. So, yeah, this one I'm very interested to check out because Alabama Getaway is a song I like a lot. Dylan covered it. And Don't Ease Me In, I like. I'm not sure if that's that might be an old one too. All right, now the booklet for the albums. There's the front and the back, and it'll probably have a lot of pictures with the albums, I assume. A lot of nice pictures of the band. Looks like all the information from the albums is in there too. In the cold rain and snow. I'm guessing there'll be information about the recording, you know, the sessions and what stuff, how they all came together and what they did. I'm guessing that's what's going to be in this booklet. Look forward to reading that. Grateful Dead Reckoning. Dead Reckoning. This is just one of the all-time greatest Grateful Dead records. It's mostly covers. Again, Dire Wolf is theirs, but The Race Is On is George Jones. Oh Baby It Ain't No Lies, Elizabeth Cotton. It Must Have Been the Roses, theirs. Dark Hollow is a cover. China Doll's there. It's Been All Around the World is a cover. Monkey the Engineer is a Jesse Fuller song. Jack-A-Row, that might be theirs. I'm not sure. I don't think it is. Nope, traditional. Deep Ellum Blues, traditional. Cassidy is theirs. I know that. To Lay Me Down is theirs. Rosalie McFall's Charlie Monroe song of Bill Monroe and the Bluegrass Boys. On the Road Again is a traditional arranged by them. Bird Song is theirs and Ripple is theirs. So there's like, out of 16 songs, there's like 5 or 6 that are their songs. This was recorded in 1980 at the Warfield Theater on a run, I think, between like late November and mid-October. Yeah. And they put a whole nother album on a whole other disc on here. And I showed you probably in my first video that there's another double CD set from this stuff, from this run of shows. And I love this album when I had it as a kid. I just loved their beautiful acoustic renditions, and the drummer is really good. Pigpen, I guess. Is Pigpen already gone by this time? I guess he is. Who's the drummer on here? I can't remember. That's pretty sad, isn't it? I should know who the drummer is. Mickey Hart, yeah. I think that's right. Yeah, because Phil Lesh is bass, and Jerry Garcia. Oh, maybe it's Billy Kreutzmann. Is he the drummer? I can't remember. Anyway, so now there's these two. This is an extra in my life, an extra CD that I've never heard before. And then the double that I bought when I was in Wisconsin, I think a couple summers ago, that I just found in a record store, didn't know anything about. And I recently found out that on a record store day, this was released. How cool is that? And there's no real repeats in all of this stuff. No songs repeated. This is a double CD from 2 of the shows. I think Wikipedia told me there's 1 repeat from Dead Reckoning, so that's pretty cool. All right, now this one is called Live Dead, I think, or Dead Set. Sorry, Dead Set. This is another one I do not know. Oh, and since this, I did my first video, I also bought 100 Year Hall, which is a double live from, I think, 72, in that era, Europe 72. And then the last couple later albums, and I like In the Dark. I don't know all the songs, but the radio hits I did like. Touch of Grey, I definitely liked. West LA Fadeaway is cool, and Hell in a Bucket is great. I think I like these songs. The titles are familiar, but I don't remember, except the ones that I just said. I don't remember how they go, but I remember liking it. I had this on vinyl as a kid too. This one I never had, and I don't know if I've ever heard any of these. I don't think I really have, so that'll be fun to listen to. Their last album, Built to Last. Yeah, I'm excited to hear this. So anyway, that's it, folks. That's my Grateful Dead collection now, really sewn up. Like I say, I'm selling some of the doubles that I doubled up when I bought these 2 sets, but these are very nice, really nice sets, and I'm excited to dig into the ones that I don't know. The Golden Road, 1965 to 1973. And Beyond Description, 1973 to 1989. And this, of course, is, nothing compared to all the live stuff that's out there that Rhino has since released, since they've disbanded and since Jerry passed on and since they finished making studio albums. Rhino keeps pumping out live ones, and so do other labels. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe. Give me any of your Dead stories. Tell me what you think of these sets, your favorite albums. I'd love to hear it all. And yeah, like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks. Have a great day.